Welcome to Echoes of Time, where history comes alive. Today we embark on an epic journey through the history of France, from the mysterious ancient Gauls to the modern republic we know today. Sit back, subscribe, and let's echo through time. France, in its earliest days, was known as Gaul, a land of dense forests, winding rivers, and fertile plains. It was home to Celtic tribes collectively called the Gauls. Each tribe had its own customs, gods, and chieftains. They were fiercely independent, proud of their traditions, and skilled in warfare and craftsmanship. Julius Caesar's conquest of Gaul in the 1st century BCE would change everything. The Gallic Wars, meticulously recorded by Caesar himself, describe battles, strategies, and the eventual fall of Gallic resistance. Vercingetorix, the legendary Gallic leader, united the tribes but ultimately succumbed to the Roman legions. Under Roman rule, Gaul transformed. Roads, aqueducts, and cities like Lugdunum, modern Lyon, flourished. Roman law, language, and culture spread, blending with Celtic traditions. This fusion laid the foundation for future French identity, a unique blend of indigenous and Roman influences. The decline of the Roman Empire in the 5th century left Gaul vulnerable to invasions by Germanic tribes. Among them, the Franks rose to prominence under Clovis I. His conversion to Christianity after a decisive victory was more than spiritual. It was political, aligning him with the powerful church. The Carolingian dynasty, particularly under Charlemagne, saw a revival of learning, governance, and culture. Charlemagne's empire, stretching across Western Europe, emphasized education, administration, and Christian unity. Though his empire fractured after his death, the idea of a centralized French state began to emerge. The Capetian dynasty, beginning with Hugh Capet in 987, would shape France's medieval era. Early Capetian kings faced a patchwork of feudal lords, each with private armies and castles. Slowly, through alliances and strategic marriages, the monarchy strengthened. The 100 Years' War with England tested the kingdom. Joan of Arc's bravery inspired French forces, leading to a turning point in favor of France. Culturally, Gothic cathedrals like Notre Dame reflected the era's religious devotion and artistic achievement. The French Renaissance ushered in a new era of art, science, and thought. Kings like Francis I invited Leonardo da Vinci and other luminaries, transforming France into a hub of culture. Palaces like Chambord stand as lasting testaments to this golden age. Yet religion tore the nation apart. Conflicts between Catholics and Huguenots escalated, culminating in the St. Bartholomew's Day massacre of 1572. Eventually, the Edict of Nantes in 1598 granted limited tolerance, attempting to bring peace. Louis XIV, the Sun King, epitomized absolutism. His famous declaration, "I am the state," reflected total control. Versailles became a symbol of royal power, politics, and culture. Yet endless wars and taxation burdened the populace. The Enlightenment questioned monarchy and tradition. Philosophers like Voltaire, Rousseau, and Montesquieu spread ideas of liberty, equality, and reason, setting the stage for revolution. The French Revolution erupted due to inequality, famine, and resentment toward royal excess. The storming of the Bastille in 1789 became an iconic symbol. The revolution progressed through multiple phases, abolishing the monarchy, establishing the republic, and enduring the reign of terror under Robespierre. The revolution's ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity reshaped society. Yet it also unleashed violence and instability, showing both the power and peril of radical change. Napoleon Bonaparte rose from chaos to power, crowning himself emperor in 1804. His reforms, Napoleonic Code, educational systems, and administrative efficiency modernized France. His military campaigns reshaped Europe, spreading revolutionary ideals, but at a great cost. Defeated at Waterloo in 1815, Napoleon's empire fell, yet his influence on law, administration, and French identity endured. The 19th century was turbulent. Monarchies fell and rose, revolutions erupted, and empires came and went. The July Revolution of 1830 and the 1848 Revolution reflected ongoing struggles for liberty and equality. Napoleon III's Second Empire, 1852 to 1870, modernized cities, built railways, and promoted industrialization. After the Franco-Prussian War, the Third Republic emerged, emphasizing democracy, secularism, and republican values. Cultural achievements flourished with artists like Monet and writers like Hugo, leaving indelible marks. World War I devastated France. Millions died, and landscapes were scarred. World War II brought occupation, collaboration, and heroic resistance. Charles de Gaulle became a central figure, leading the Fifth Republic and stabilizing the nation post-war. France embraced modernity while preserving its rich culture. Cinema, philosophy, fashion, and cuisine continued to influence the world. Today, France balances history and progress. Paris remains a cultural capital, while regions maintain local traditions. From Gaul to the modern republic, France's story is one of resilience, creativity, and global influence. Thank you for joining us on Echoes of Time. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of France, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an echo from the past. Until next time, keep listening to the echoes of history.